And we are live. Hi everyone. On yesterday's live, I introduced the momentum map, which is all about building structure into your week so that your calendar reflects your priorities and not everyone else's. And today I want to take that idea one step further. A question I'm often asked by clients is, how do I know what I should actually be doing as a business owner? It's a question that I should have asked myself back in the early days because I used to wear the busy badge with pride. It was a badge of honour to me. But back to what I was saying. The question is, how do you actually know what you should actually be doing as a business owner? And that's what I'm going to dig into today. More specifically, how to identify the tasks that only you can do and the tasks that create the most impact for your business. I'm also going to dig into how much it's really costing you when you don't know what those high impact tasks are. And I wanted to introduce you to a powerful tool, the Momentum Matrix, which is something I use with clients. And I use it to figure out their highest value activities and, more importantly, where their time truly belongs. So let's start with this truth. Most business owners are busy, but sadly, they're not effective. They spend hours and hours and hours doing low value work, things that could easily be transferred, eliminated, or automated. And they do that work while the real money making, growth driving tasks sit untouched. The ones like things like sales calls, strategic planning, leading the team, etc. Instead of doing those vital tasks, we end up replying to emails, doing admin, fixing things that shouldn't be asked to fix. And here's the kicker. Every hour you spend doing low value work is costing your business far more than you think. And I found the easiest way to raise awareness to that is to put a number on it. So grab yourself a piece of paper, or if it works for you, you can just visualize this for now. Have you got a piece of paper? I'm going to presume that you have. Now, if you're taking the paper option instead of visualizing it, divide that page into 4 equal quadrants. And each box represents a different value of work, from the lowest paid, lowest value tasks in the bottom left-hand corner to the highest value, high impact tasks in the top right-hand corner. Now, the first thing we need to do is put a value on that top right-hand box. And the easiest way to do that is to divide your turnover by 2,000. You divide by 2,000 because that's the average working year in terms of hours. And obviously you can adjust the figure if you do more or less hours. Now, for ease of calculation, an example, let's just say you've got a business that's turning over £1 million per year and you divide it by 2,000 hours. That means your time is worth £500 per hour. Now, that's not made up. That's the value per hour as a business owner. So if you spend an hour doing what you could pay people less than £15 for, that might be things like admin, cleaning, doing deliveries. You're not just saving £15, you're losing £485 per hour in opportunity cost. There's a £485 an hour that you could have been using to build a new client relationship, improve a process, coach your team, close a sale. And here's the part that most people miss. The visible work, the work you can see, for instance, cleaning up, answering emails, or fixing something, is usually the lowest value. The invisible work, the stuff you can't see, like thinking time, selling and leading, is your highest value work. So just as a reminder, you need to take your annual revenue and divide it by 2,000. That's what your hours is worth as a business owner. Now, armed with that number, you want to create 2 lists. List A is 3 things you do that could easily be done by someone earning far less than your hourly rate. That could be scheduling meetings, posting social media posts, basic admin. List B is 3 things that are worth your hourly rate. These are things like the things that create results in the business. So making strategic decisions, leading your team, driving sales or growth. Now, the goal is to stop doing list A and invest that time into doubling down on list B. Because every time you choose to do a £15 task, £15 or less task, you're robbing your business of £485 in growth potential. Now, if I'm honest, this is where most business owners push back on me. I've heard them say, there's no way my time is worth £500 an hour. But think about it. If your business generates £1 million a year, your decisions, your recruiting, your leadership, and your vision are what make that revenue possible. And that's why you are a £500 an hour person in your business. No one else could do what you've done, only you. And the moment you accept that truth, you're going to start seeing your time differently. Every small task that you cling to out of habit or control is costing you growth, opportunity, and freedom. So, here's your challenge for today. Firstly, calculate your hourly value, which is revenue divided by 2,000. Step 2 is to identify your top 3 high-value tasks, the ones that truly move the needle in your business. And step 3 is to identify top 3 low-value tasks, the one you need to stop doing or delegate. Now, if you want a ninja shortcut to this, your top 3 high-value tasks will almost always be a leadership task, which could be developing your people, a sales and marketing task, something that drives revenue, a financial task, which could be taking a good look at your numbers, making sure they're heading in the right direction. Now, tying this back into yesterday's live, protect one block of time in your momentum map or your calendar, a block where you will do one of these high value things, and then just watch how your results start to shift. So, question I want to leave you with is this: are you doing £500 tasks or £15 tasks? Because your time is your most valuable asset, and every decision, every hour, either compounds your growth or it costs you your future. So start small by calculating your rate, identify your highest value tasks, and make one intentional shift this week. And tomorrow, join me live again, same time, same place, 3:30 p.m, because I'll be asking you the question, is your business growing or dying? And the answer might surprise you. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow.